Hello Year 6 and welcome to Tuesday's maths lesson. So to get our brains warmed up today, I've done you a Kahoot quiz. Now your Kahoot quiz today is all on addition and subtraction, but addition and subtraction that you should be able to do in your head. Okay, so I want you to have a little go at it so you've not got much time, not got a lot of time to answer the questions. So you need to be using your brain up there rather than writing anything down. So when you are answering the addition and subtraction, have a look at which columns are going to be affected. So they're all 3 digits, add or subtract to 2 digits. So you remember, you might just be looking at the tens and the ones, okay? Because they are all ones that you can calculate in your head. So the game pin is here. I will also have sent it out on your Marvellous Me message today. I will be checking throughout the day to see who has had a go at the Kahoot quiz and see who's on the leaderboard, and I'll be sending some Marvellous Me's out to you as well. So I want you to pause the video now and have a little go of the Kahoot quiz. Right, so that should have your brains nicely warmed up. I hope you have enjoyed doing that today. So you did some fantastic circles work yesterday. I was really impressed. That was all new learning for you yesterday, but you used lots of the skills that you've already got to help you. And I was really impressed with all of the work that was sent in. So a massive well done as usual. So today then we are moving on, still about shape, but we're moving on to some angles work today. Now I want you to really listen carefully to this part of the video. So you've got to use both your Year 5 workbook and your Year 6 workbook, but it's a little bit complicated because you've got different sections from different ones to do because of what we are focusing on. So out of your Year 5 book, you are going to be doing page 33, but just section 2. So it's page 33, section 2. So I'll show it to you. So page 33, section 2, that's this one here. And then also out of the Year 5 book, you are doing page 34, section 1 and 4. So page 34, you might have to put a little mark next to this, section 1 and section 4. So not these two. Okay, so you might want to put a little mark next to the ones that you are doing. So that's what we're doing out of the Year 5 workbook. And then out of the Year 6 workbook, we are doing page 34, section 1, section 3, and section 4. So page 34, I'll show you. Section 1, section 3, and section 4. So you might want to circle them or put a star next to them. Or make sure you come back to this part of the video so that you know which parts you are doing. Okay, it's Year 5. Sorry, I'll get it in a position that you can pause it. So it's Year 5, page 33, section 2, page 34, section 1 and 4. And Year 6 workbook, page 34, section 1, 3 and 4. I know that's a little bit confusing, but you can pause it and make sure, go to your workbooks and circle the bits that you've got to do. Okay? So, today then, angles. So, the first bit that I want to look at is angles around a full turn. Okay, or sometimes you see them called angles around a point. Now, a full turn, okay, is 360 degrees. That's really important to remember. So a full turn is 360 degrees. So if you turn all of the way round, it's 360. Now in your workbooks, you will see that, so this one is the Year 5 booklet, Year 6 booklet. On this section, look, you can see something similar to what we are about to discuss. And then in the Year 5 book, on page 33, this section talks about full turns as well. Okay, so both of those sections are important with what we are about to talk about. So when you are thinking about full turns, you've got to think 360 degrees. So if you've got a missing angle and you've got 3 of the or however many here. Okay, so I've got 63 degrees, 127 degrees, and 67 degrees, and then I've got a missing one. And I've got to work out what this question mark is, what the missing one is. So to do that, I need to add, first step is to add the three values that I've got together. So I've got 127, I've got 67 and 63. So my first job is to add those together because whatever's left will be my missing angle. So I've got 7 and 7 is 14, add 3 is 17. Okay, 6 add 6 is 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 1 is 15, and then 1 add 1 is 2. So all of those angles there add up to 257 degrees. So then, second step, to find out my missing angle, I need to remember a full turn is 360. So I need to do 360, take away 257. Okay, because that will give me what's left, and that's my missing angle. So 0 take away 7 I can't do. So 10 take away 7 is 3, 5 take away 5 is 0, 3 take away 2 is 1. So my missing angle is 103 degrees, because if I added all of those up together, that would give me 360. Okay, so have a little go then. I want you to pause the video and I want you to have a little go at this one. So remember, the first step is to add. The second step is to take away from 360. Okay, so pause the video now and have a go at that one. Okay, so you should have had a go at that one. So if I do it with you now, so I've got 124 plus 75 plus 62. So 4 add 5 is 9, that's 11. 2 add 7 is 9, plus 6 is 15, is 16. And then 1 add 1 is 2. So I've got 261. And then to work out my missing bit, I do 360, take away 261. Okay, so 0 take away 1 I can't do. So 10 take away 1 is 9. Can't do that. 15 take away 6 is also 9. 2 take away 2 is nothing. Okay, so 360 is what we're trying to get. So if I put 99 there, and all of those would add up to 360. If I wanted to check and make sure that I was right, I could add these two numbers together. So 9 add 1 is 10. 9 add 6 is 15, plus 1 is 16, and 2 add 1 is 3, because they should all add up to 360. Okay, so like I say, that will help you with this section of the Year 6 book. So section 3, because, oh no, it's not that one. This one, sorry, this section in the Year 6 book. Section 3 here, because it's just what we've done together there. And then also this section in the Year 5 book. So you've just got exactly the same, you just haven't got the points. So you just add these three together, and then you would take away from 360. Okay, so that will help you with that. So the next one is also talking about 360. So that's when you've got a quadrilateral. Now a quadrilateral is a four-sided shape. Any four-sided shape is called a quadrilateral. Now they also, their angles inside any quadrilateral all add up to 360. So if you've got 3 of the angles and you're trying to find out the fourth one, you would do exactly like we did before. You'd add the ones that you've got together. So like in this one here, I would do 130, add 110, add 70. So 7 add 3 is 10, plus 1 is 11. Then 310, and then to work out what my missing angle would be, I would do 360, take away 310. So that would give me 50. So my missing angle would be 50 degrees. So just like all the way around a point, the angles inside a quadrilateral also add up to 360. So what I would like you to do now is do exactly what we've just done together for this shape here. So pause the video. Remember, you add them together, then take your answer from 360. So pause it now and have a go at that one. Okay, so you should have had a go at that one. So the first job is to add 120, add 70, add 50. So 7, 8, 9, and that would be 14. 1 add 1 is 2, and then I do 360, take away 240. And that would give me 120. So my missing angle would be 120. Okay, so if you are asked a question about quadrilaterals, they all add up to 360 as well. So you would add the numbers that you've got and take away your answer from 360. Okay, so quadrilaterals and angles round a point all add up to 360. So we're going to move on now to angles on a straight line. Okay, so if you've got angles on a straight line, they add up to 180 degrees. Okay, so on any straight line, your angles will add up to 180. So on this one, to find out the missing one, I've got to do 180, take away 126, because that will give me my missing one, because they've got to add up to 180. I can't do 0 take away 6, so 10 take away 6 is 4, 7 take away 2 is 5, 1 take away 1 is 0, so my missing angle would be 54 degrees. Okay, so if you are asked about angles on a straight line, they add up to 180. So I want you to have a go at this one now. Have a little pause of the video. In fact, you could have a go at both of these two. So this one, you might not be able to see, sorry, is 119. And this one is 17. So all you need to do is take them away from 180. Okay, so you should have had to go at that now. So with this one, I'd do 180, take away 119. So 10 take away 9 is 1, 7 take away 1 is 6, 1 take away 1 is 0. So that would be 61. And then 180, take away 17. Nothing take away 7 I can't do. So 10 take away 7 is 3. 7 take away 1 is 6. 1 take away nothing is 1. So that would be 163. I wonder how you did. Okay, so that is angles on a straight line. You might also see when you get asked about angles on a straight line, if you've got two of the values, so if you've got one angle 45 degrees, one angle 16, what's the missing one? So you would add them together, so just like we did before. So if you're asked to find a missing angle when you've got two of them, you do 5 add 6 is 11, 4 add 1 is 6. So if those two add to 61, okay, and then I would find the missing one, I'd do 180, take away 61. So 10 take away 1 is 9, 7 take away 6 is 1, 1 take away nothing is 1. So the missing one would be 119 degrees. So I'd add those two together and then take my answer from 180. Okay, so I'm going to give you one of those to have a go at now. So you've got 68 and 29, and you've got to work out the missing angle so that they would add up to 180. So pause the video now. Remember, it's add them, then take your answer away from 180. Okay, so let's do that one together. So you've got 68. Make the page a bit bigger. So I've got 68 add 29. So that would be 17, 6, 7, 8, 9, so 97. And then take your answer away from 180. So 10 take away 7 is 3. 7 take away 9 I can't do. So 17 take away 9 would be 8. Okay, so my missing angle, you should have got 83 degrees. Okay, now the other thing that you might need today, or you will need today, is angles in a triangle. So angles in a triangle also add up to 180 degrees. Okay, so if you've got two angles, like on the straight line, and you want to find out the missing one here, then you would add them together, then take your answer away from 180. So for this one, I would do 72, add 69. So 2 and 9 is 11, 13 is 14. And then I would take the answer away from 180 to get my missing number. So I can't do that. So 10 take away 1 is 9, 7 take away 4 is 3. So my missing angle will be 39 degrees because they've got to add up to 180. Okay, so I'll give you another triangle to have a go at. So have a look at this one here. I'll write the numbers a little bit bigger. So this one is 86 degrees and this one is 64 degrees. So remember, you add them, then take your answer away from 180. So pause the video now and have a little go at that one. Okay, so you should have done 86, add 64, so 10, then 8 add 6 is 14, add 1 is 15. And you might be able to have done this one in your head. So, and that would leave you, your missing angle would be 30 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to give you one more of those to do. You've got 31 degrees and 68 degrees. Okay? Okay, so you should have had a go at that one. So you should have done 68 and 31 first. So that's 99, and then 180 take away 99. So 0 take away 9, I can't do. So 10 take away 9 is 1. I can't do 7 take away 9. So 17 take away 9 is 8. And so my missing angle would be 81 degrees. Okay? So there was a lot to take in there, but just remember, angles around a point and angles in a quadrilateral add up to 360. Angles on a straight line or angles in a triangle always add up to 180. And that'll help you do your calculations. Lots of your calculations are adding two together and then taking away from your last number. I'm going to put this back on to your first screen so that you can remember which bits of the workbooks you need. You might need to, when you're doing the workbook, go back to little sections of the video. So if you're looking at angles around a point, find that section of the video. If you're looking at triangles, find that section of the video to help you. So you might have to flick a little bit today. Okay, so I know you'll be brilliant at this because I know your adding and subtraction is fantastic. It's just working out whether you need to be looking at 180 or 360. Looking forward to seeing your work. Keep up this amazing work. Hopefully not long to go. And I will see you tomorrow.